everyone. I know it's been a while. I'm sorry. I also am sorry if I sound a little hoarse in this video. I am definitely getting sick. Tis the season, tis the season. Okay, so today I wanted to share with you guys I have it written down here, some of my favorite BL manga anime. I have it written down in my little journal thing here because otherwise I was gonna get sidetracked and forget which ones I said. But yeah, I figured I'm a gay man. Who better to recommend you BL manga than a gay guy? You know? Yeah. So yeah, I just thought today I would recommend a couple to you and tell you why I like them. Also, again, I know I say this in like every video, but sorry that the camera focuses and unfocuses through the entire thing. I don't know why it does that. I genuinely have no idea why it does that. It just likes to. So anyway, first on my list here is Sasaki to Miyano. So I've actually never seen the anime for Sasaki to Miyano, but I read all of the manga. Like the core manga. There's also a side story with a couple of the other characters that I've never read or anything. I think it also has a movie now. I've never seen any of that, but I have read the manga. I don't have the manga, unfortunately. I wish I did, but I read it online. But it's one of my favorites. So Sasaki to Miyano is about Sasaki and Miyano. So Sasaki is this like normal dude. I guess he's like kind of a bad boy. I don't know. I wouldn't even really call him that. But he's like a normal dude. And then Miyano is this littler guy. This little guy who loves yaoi. He loves it. What is that called? When you're a boy and you like it? Fudanshi, right? There's a fujoshi. Fudanshi, yeah, Fudanshi is boy, and Joshi is girl, so I would figure that that's what it is. But he's a Fudanshi, and he loves BL, but he proclaims that he is straight, and Sasaki takes a liking to him and takes one of his earbuds out at one point, and he's like listening to this like yaoi audio, and Sasaki's like, what the hell? But Sasaki takes it as like, oh, this guy likes dudes. And Miyano's like, I don't like dudes, but he does. He does like dudes. And it's just a really sweet, like, wholesome story. It's not very long. I'll put on the screen how many chapters there are, because I can't remember off the top of my head, sorry. It's not a long read. I read it in like a day and a half, but that's also maybe because I like didn't do anything else that entire day, so maybe it would take you a little longer. But it's not a long read. It's really wholesome. It's not got any weird like fetishy stuff in it. It's so sweet. It's so wholesome. It's kind of a slow burn. I wouldn't really say that, but they do start off as like friends, and Sasaki kind of always knows that he likes Miyano, but Miyano kind of has to realize his feelings for Sasaki a little bit, because like I was saying, Miyano, this sounds horrible, stick with me. Miyano thinks he's straight, but he isn't. So we all been there. Okay. But yeah, one of my favorites, I do eventually want to watch the anime because I have not seen the anime, but I have watched. Why do I keep saying that? I have read the manga, and I highly recommend it. If you like friends to lovers, more of a slow burn comedy, it's definitely funny. It's funny in some parts. And if you are more into the less like sensual, sexy BLs and yaoi, I have like two on here that are more sensual, sexy, or maybe really just one. The other one just has some parts in it, you know. But if you like a more wholesome, plus they're in high school, I really wouldn't want to see them getting sensual and sexy. That's strange. If you want to see that, get away from me. Get away from me. Anyway, yeah, I would recommend it if you like more of a slow burn, friends to lovers, comedy, just all around wholesome things. I love Sasaki to Miyano. Please read it. Okay. Next up, The Summer Hikaru Died. I love this series. When I tell you, I love this series. This is actually in Japanese because my friend bought it for me, at this shop that's in New York that sells like the original Japanese prints of manga, which I think is really cool. They sell the English translations too, but that's like their thing. They sell the original Japanese versions of it. I love The Summer Hikaru Died. So, The Summer Hikaru Died is about Hikaru right here and Yoshiki back here. They live in this like remote village in Japan, and they are best friends. These two are best friends. It says in the manga that there's not a lot of kids in the village, and you can see that in their school. Like, they don't have a lot of friends. Like, they just have a couple friends because there's just like not a lot of kids in the village. And the manga starts off with they're at a convenience store together, and Yoshiki figures out that Hikaru is not actually Hikaru. This is like the first couple of pages in the manga, so I'm not spoiling anything for you. Plus, the manga is literally called The Summer Hikaru Died. Hikaru ga shinda natsu. But it is a horror BL, which I have. If you have any recommendations for me for other horror BLs, I would love to hear them in the comments. Please do, if you have any. But this is the first one I've like ever seen. It does blend BL in horror so well. So back to what I was saying. I'm sorry. I just was overwhelmed with how much I love this series. But Yoshiki, the guy on the back here with the black hair, quickly figures out that Hikaru is not Hikaru, and Hikaru, the monster that has taken over his body, is like, how did you figure it out? How did you figure it out? And I'm not gonna spoil everything for you, obviously, but it's mostly about Yoshiki, the black-haired guy, navigating the fact that his best friend and the boy that he loves is dead, but still kind of there, but it's not him. A lot of the symbolism in this book in this series is really great. It's all queer symbolism, and specifically symbolism for internalized homophobia and accepting yourself and just like queerness. It's really great. I never felt like it was, too much on the nose or anything. I think this is still ongoing. I forgot to say this about Sasaki Miyano too. It is over, but I think the author still makes little like one-shot things every once in a while, and also I think the side story is still ongoing, but like I said, I never had looked into the side story. But The Summer Hikaru Died, I think, is still ongoing, and it just got an anime, which I have yet to watch yet because I don't have Netflix. But I've heard good things about it, plus Vondi made the opening for it, and I love Vondi. But yeah, you're mostly watching as Yoshiki tries to battle with the fact that he is so in love with Hikaru, but the actual Hikaru is gone, so he's just kind of using this monster as a stand-in for his Hikaru. But yeah, it's really great. I can't say a ton without spoiling like the entire thing. Please go watch it or read it, whatever. There's quite a bit of chapters out now, so it's a longer read. So you could just... Sorry, my camera died. Anyways, it's gonna die again too. I just know it. But anyways, if you don't want to read all of it, definitely watch the manga, or watch the anime. Christ, watch the anime if you have Netflix, or you can watch it on a website. Anyways, yes, please read this. If you look into any of the things I recommend in this video, please let it be The Summer Hikaru Died. It's really good. Okay, moving on to the next one is 7 Days. This is a one-shot. This is not a series or anything. But it's been a really long time since I've read this. But when I was thinking about ones that I wanted to recommend in this video, I was looking at my shelf, which is behind me, and that's why I keep looking over there, behind the camera, sorry. And I saw this one and I remember how much I liked it. So the premise is that this guy, sorry, I don't remember their names. This guy is like a player. He's a player. He dates people for 7 days, hence the name, and then he breaks up with them. So this guy is betting that he could get with him and go past the 7 days. Yeah, they start dating on Monday, and yeah, that's the whole premise of this. Again, this is just a one-shot, but it's really good, and it's not strange, because again, they're high schoolers. It is not necessarily a slow burn, I would say, because it does happen over the course of just a week. But it's so cute to see them like find a way to figure out that they actually really like each other and that they like boys. I just wanted to include this one, even though I didn't really remember a ton from it, because I do remember really liking it a lot. So sorry I don't really have a ton to say about this one, but I did want to recommend this one because I saw it on my shelf when I was looking. Definitely give this one a read. It does not have an anime, it just has a manga, but definitely read it if you're interested in something like that. Just a cute little one shot. With just wholesome and figuring out who you are. Okay, next one. This one is, I feel like you definitely saw this one coming. I feel like this is a really popular BL, but, that is Given. I feel like everybody's seen Given. This is the second volume, I think. I have the first one too. I just scrapped the second one. Given is really good. It's mainly about these two guys, Mafuyu and... Oh shit. How the fuck do you say his name? I forget. It starts with a U. Sorry. I'm learning Japanese and I can't remember the guy's name. Does it say on here? Oh yeah. Uenoyama. Yeah, that's his name. So Mafuyu has had a rough life. This boy has had a rough life. He's the middle one here. Um, this is not really a spoiler, and I don't honestly care if I spoil this for you. If you want to skip like 10 seconds ahead, but I feel like it's not really a spoiler. Mafuyu's boyfriend, whose name is Yuki, dies. He dies by his own volition, and it like basically traumatizes Mafuyu. And Mafuyu, Yuki, and his two other friends, who I'm incredibly sorry I don't remember their names, they were all in like a little band together, but when Yuki dies, Mafuyu doesn't touch his guitar until he meets Uenoyama, who kind of brings his love back for music. There's also there's a side couple. I don't really like their story because it's a little bit problematic. I like to really focus on Uenoyama and Mafuyu's story because it's far more wholesome and not weird. The side story is wholesome later, but it does start on a very rocky foundation that has to do with sexual assault, which I feel like unfortunately a lot of BLs tend to have in it, which I don't like. I actually really hate that about BLs, is that so many of them have that plotline in them. So I'm not really going to talk about them. I'm not going to focus on them. I don't care about them really. I'm going to focus on Uenoyama and Mafuyu. They're really cute. Again, they're high schoolers, so you know, nothing really weird going on. There are some, because there's another side couple too, which that also, I'm not going to talk about them that much because that also has a plotline of sexual assault in it. Fuck. Damn it. But there is some sexual scenes in Given. That's what I said earlier when I was talking about the sensual and sexy ones, is that there are some sexual scenes in it. They're high schoolers. We know that Mafuyu had sex with Yuki. The two side couples have sex. But it's not shown in any like graphic detail or anything. But I still am like, these are high schoolers, but whatever. Whatever. High schoolers have, yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna get into it too much. But yeah. Moving on to why I recommend this, because I've just like kind of shit on it. Sorry. I think it's really cute, and the songs in it are good, like in the anime. I know you've heard the one song, the emotional one. I know you've heard it. But anyways, I love that, because he's like, you know, the grumpy, this is Uenoyama, by the way. He is like the grumpy, kind of like, whatever, aloof type guy. And I love that he brings the love for music back to Mafuyu, and they form a new band together with one of the other side couples. And everyone just, my camera's about to die again. No! Anyway, I just love them. It's also a little bit of a slow burn, so if you like that, I definitely recommend this. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, if you like if you like a slow burn, pining for a long time, kind of, I don't know how to describe it, like, I don't know, just really sweet, wholesome love, I would recommend Given. Plus, if you like songs and instruments and stuff, I would recommend Given. There's obviously a little bit of angst in here too, so if you like that, I would also go ahead and recommend Given. Sorry I rambled about that and shit on it so much. I do like Given, and that is why I recommend it. My last recommendation is actually not a manga. It's a manhwa, which is Korean, I think. This one's Korean, and I'm pretty sure they're called manhwas. But it is BJ Alex. Stick with me. Okay, stick with me. Stick with me. BJ Alex has a lot of sex in it. Okay. It does. It has a lot in it. And the side couple, again, I'm not a fan of. I like the main characters. Donghyun is the one main character. Okay. Sorry, guess what? It died again. Anyway, like I was saying, I don't really like the side couple in BJ Alex like at all. But I do not remember the guy who is BJ Alex. I don't remember his name. I'm sorry. This is funny, and my ancestors are rolling in their graves because I am Korean, but I am really bad at remembering Korean names. I'm really sorry. I don't know what it is about them. I don't know. I'm sorry. But Donghyun, I think, is how you say his name. The other one, the one who watches BJ Alex. So basically, the concept, the plot of BJ Alex, because it does have a plot, even though there's a lot of sex in it, it does have a plot. I promise, it does have a plot. Is that Donghyun is a college student, and he's just like a normal guy, but he watches this cam boy on this website, and this cam boy's name is BJ Alex, and he wears a mask so that you can't see his face, and you know he does cam boy activities. But what Donghyun doesn't know is that BJ Alex actually goes to his school and is his senior. And so when Donghyun finds out, he's really excited because he's a huge fan of BJ Alex. Like, he loves this camboy. He watches all of his streams. Like, he loves him. And so he's really excited. And I'm so sorry I keep calling him BJ Alex. I really don't remember his name. Okay, his name is Donghyun. Donghyun. Not Donghyun. Maybe I was saying it right. But anyway, BJ Alex's name is G1, so we'll call him his name now. G1 is not so excited that Donghyun knows that he's BJ Alex, because he doesn't want other people to know that. But then they start being fuck buddies, which at first Donghyun is chill with because he is such a big fan of BJ Alex, of G1. But eventually he starts to grow feelings for G1, but G1's like, nah, that's nah. So it's a slow burn. It's a long read. It's finished now. It's done. Has a wonderful ending. And the side couple have a story too. If you do end up being interested in them, I'm not interested in them at all. The side characters are this other camboy guy and Donghyun's best friend that he works with at the coffee shop that he works at with. I don't remember either one of their names. I do not care about them. Well, I like Donghyun's friend a lot actually, but I don't really care about this side couple at all. This one is 18 plus, definitely. The other ones that I recommended are not 18 plus, but that one is. Almost like every other chapter is sex. It is. But I felt like, personally, again, as a gay guy, that it didn't feel super fetishy. It just felt like this was an 18 plus romance. Because, like I said, there's still plot in these characters. At least Donghyun and Jiwon, I keep wanting to call him Jiwon, have, cut me some slack, I just learned this guy's name. Jiwon have, like, they're actually fleshed out. We get to know about their backgrounds. We get to see them grow as people. So, like, I felt like it had a plot. It was fleshed out. It's not just porn with like the teeniest bit of plot. So personally, I really liked it. However, I do wanna take the last couple minutes to talk about this in relations to BJ Alex. The 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 author for BJ Alex, I don't know her name, sorry. She is a girl. Every one of these things I just recommended you, are all written by women. I would love a BL that was written by a gay man, but most of them are written by women, which is fine. But anyway, the author of BJ Alex, again, I don't remember her name, I'm sorry. I don't actually think I ever knew her name. She made something else. It's called Jinx, and I was super excited to read it because I am a big fan of BJ Alex. I like that manhwa. Jinx is awful. Don't waste your time on Jinx. It's bad. It it does also have a plot. I will give it that. It has a plot and it fleshes out its characters a little bit, but there is so much rape in this manhwa. Oh my god. I'm not even, there is, I'm not kidding you. It's like every chapter or every other chapter. BJ Alex, from what I can remember, has none of that in with Jiwon and Donghyun. Maybe with the side couple. I can't really remember. I think. I don't remember. I don't like them. I don't care about them. In all honesty, I don't. And from what I can remember, like, BJ Alex didn't have that. Jinx has it every other chapter, every chapter. Holy crap. And the main dude, Jae Kyung, that's his name, is not likable at all. He's not likable at all. So anyway, I recommend BJ Alex a lot, but I don't recommend Jinx. Don't read Jinx. Don't waste your time on it. It's not good. But yeah, those are my recommendations. I didn't have a script for this video or anything, so sorry if I was just rambling. But yeah, I really hope you check them out. Please check out, please check out the Summary Gurudai, please. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. I promise it won't be so far from now. Okay, bye!